sharing with you how to make this lovely little dishcloth. It's very simple, very plain, easy stitching for beginner crochets. That's why I chose this project. For those that are following along with my How to Crochet video series, I've taught the slip stitch and the chain in one video, and then how to do the single crochet in my second video. And I did go ahead and do how to double crochet because I was making a blog post where I wanted to demonstrate how to do double crochet and share that information with people reading my blog. So I posted that before I got this one done. This is the practice piece for single crochet. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make this today, so watch and enjoy. Please subscribe to my channel and click the little bell to be notified when I have new videos coming, and if you like it, hit the like button. Thank you so much and enjoy the video. For today's tutorial, we're going to need one skein of Bernat Handicrafter cotton by Yarn Inspirations, an H hook, which is a 5.00 millimeter hook, a yarn needle for putting the ends in, weaving in the ends, and a pair of scissors. Okay, this is a very simple basic dishcloth, and it's a great practice project for beginner crochet learners because it just uses the single crochet stitch. So I'm going to start out by making a slip knot using my method, which is to wrap the yarn over my finger twice and pinch it between my first and second fingers. I pull the yarn over and I pull the yarn over, and then that is where I put my hook in to create the slip stitch. Okay, and we're going to start out by chaining 26, and I have a video on how to make the slip knot and how to do the chaining, so hopefully you've watched that. And I've also put a video up on how to do the single crochet. So we're going to start by chaining. We wrap the yarn over, we pull it through, and we're going to do 26. Yarn over and pull through. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And you'll notice that I'm moving my fingers up the chain as I'm going, okay? So that we can create that tension to make a little bit of a gap there when we're pulling our yarn over through. Okay, so we've got 20, so now this is 21, wrap it yarn over, pull it through, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, so that's it, 26. Now we're going to, our first single crochet stitch isn't going into this one, which is the first one. We don't count what's on the hook, so that's 1, and we're going to go into the second. Okay, yarn in, yarn over, hook in, hook in, yarn over and pull it through. And that is the beginning of our single crochet. Then we've got 2 loops over the hook. We're going to put the yarn over and pull it through the 2. So that's our first 1, 2, and we're just going to single crochet all the way down this row. Okay, 2, 3, we should end up with 25, 4, oops, yeah, 4, don't wrap the yarn over, 5, we go straight into the chain, 6, straight into the next chain, 7, put our hook right into the top of that chain, 8, 9, 10. Remember, you can always stop the video and catch up if I'm moving too fast. 11, 12. Just have to sort out my yarn here. Okay, 12. So now we're on to 13. the hook through, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, yarn over, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through, 2, that's 22, 23, 24, oh, I might have miscounted there. Oh, let's count, okay? I got a bit distracted. So we're going to chain 1 anyway. That's our turning chain for when we go over, and I'm going to count how many stitches we've got on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25. Okay. Now, we've done the chain 1, and this is, we're going to turn. And now we're going to crochet into this stitch right there. So I'm going to bring it up here, and you can see there's a stitch right there. And we're going to single crochet all the way down. Put your hook through, grab some yarn and pull it up. Put the yarn over and pull it through 2. And I'm going to go down to the end of this row, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. So here we are at the end of the first crochet row, and we're up to stitch number 23. So I'm going to put my hook in, wrap the yarn over, pull it through, wrap the yarn over, pull it through, that's 23. Hook in, wrap the yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 2, that's 24. And then you'll see right at the end here where we started, we're going to put our hook right in there. So this makes us have a nice straight line, okay? We're going to chain 1 and turn. And once again, the place we're going to go is not over here, but right into this little space here. And we're going to yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 2. So you chain 1, you turn, and you start to crochet all the way down to the end of the next row. So I'll meet you down at the end of that row. So here we are at the end, and we go 23. So let's count what we've got here, okay? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we're going to chain 1 and turn and go directly into that first loop once again to start going across our next row. And we'll do that one together too, so we can see how it's starting to shape up, okay? So once again, we just single crochet into each of these spaces, and I'll just review with you in case you've forgotten. When you go through, you've always got 2 loops. You're picking up both of those loops when you go through that hole in front of that single crochet. Pull the yarn through, go over, okay? And I'll meet you at the end of this row. So we've done 22 stitches. This one is 23. This one is 24. And this one is 25. You can see how you come right to the end. And hopefully by now we're going to chain 1 and turn it. I've got a bit of a knot in my yarn here. That always seems to happen when I'm doing videos. And here we have our dishcloth. I'm just going to pull that so I don't lose it. And you can see it's starting to grow nicely. And we're just going to rope. This is great because I want you to always make sure you count and that you have 25 stitches on each row. And you can easily count by looking at the little V's at the top here. Okay, you can do that, or else you can look at the stitches. I usually use the V's. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and then we've got our turning chain here. Okay, so I want you to work on that. Keep on going, and hopefully we'll get up to where it's a square. Here I am at the end of row 27, and I've got 2 more to do. This is number 24, and this is number 25. And then I've cut the yarn already on this, but you just have to snip your yarn and pull it through there and pull it tight. And now we're at the point where we sew in the ends, okay? So I did 27 because it's kind of stretchy, and I think this is a perfect size for dishcloth. And one way you can kind of check to see if something you're making is square is you can sort of fold it corner to corner like this. And if you can fold it corner to corner and it makes a triangle like that, then you know you've got a square. Okay, so that was kind of the basis on which I went when I was deciding how big to make it. Okay, so then you get your yarn needle and thread your yarn needle. I always like to kind of double it over, so I have that little hole thing that I can push through. So that's that. And then we're going to start to thread it through. I like to kind of go this way a little bit, in and out of these, just to pull it in the, get rid of that kind of a knot at the end. And then you can work it in and out. You're usually supposed to change directions 2 or 3 times at least. So put it there. And also if you're washing dishes and using this as a washcloth or spa, in your spa routine or whatever you choose to do, it's good to do it a few times because these are going to get rubbed and worked a lot. So the more you do it, the less likely it is to come undone. And we'll do one more. Just go in and out of the stitches with your yarn needle. And then pull it. Now this is a simple cloth. Some people like to edge it. So what you could have done, rather than fasten it off at that point, was start to crochet down your rows, and in each row you could do a single crochet until you get to the corner where you could do 3 single crochets to turn the corner, and then go down and do a single crochet in each of your stitches going that way. So if you're feeling adventurous, you could do a nice little border, and then when you get to this corner, once again in the corner piece, you're going to do 3 single crochets, go all the way up the side to the next corner, 3 single crochets in there, and follow it round to the beginning and tie it off just the way I have done. Okay, so I'm going to tie in this one, and I'll show you. There was a part I was using up some old yarn when I started to do this, and I had to join some yarn in the middle of the project, so I'll show you what you can do if that ever happens to you, because believe me, it happens a lot. So pull it through. That's it. And then back. And then one more time. I think I'm going to get 3 out of this one. I've got a shorter strand. When I have a short strand and the needle is longer like this, I tend to do the weaving part and then I thread it. I thread it onto that little bit. And pull it through. That's right. And then we trim that off. That's good. And I thought I saw a little piece poke through another. No. So here I have, you'll see where I had to join two pieces of yarn together. So what I need to do here is I need to weave that in so that it's not going to be ugly and spoil our beautiful dishcloth that we've made. Or you can, with this color, it could even be your face cloth for the spa. So I'm going to do similar what I did before. Pull that through. Trying to find out which is the part that should be coming through. There it is. All right. And then we go back. Oh, let's go up here for a little bit of extra security. And then the last one, feeding it back this way. And then we can cut that off. There we go. That's it. And that looks good. Okay, so we've got our dishcloth. Beautiful dishcloth. Simple project. Practice your single crochet and you're weaving in. Hopefully you don't have to join anything in the middle if you start with a fresh skein. But obviously at some point that skein's going to end. So I hope you enjoyed this project. If you did, please subscribe to my channel, like my video, hit the like button, and also maybe push on that little bell to make sure you receive notifications of when I'm posting new video for you on Caraway Crochet. Thank you very much. I'm Pam Carr, and happy crocheting.